Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, I am so happy to bring you Senate Bill 552 today, which will extend basic workplace protections to domestic workers that are working as nannies and housekeepers. Many of you on this floor have worked with me over the last couple of years to make this a better bill, and I would particularly like to thank the good senator from Central Oregon for his support and assistance this session with this bill. Nannies and housekeepers are the people that make all other work possible. They take care of the things that we love most, our children and our homes. Unfortunately, current law leaves them unprotected, and that makes domestic work an easy place to hide exploitation and oftentimes human trafficking. Senate Bill 552 will work to close some of those gaps. The first thing that the bill does is allow an employee to hold her own passport. And this is not to say that there are not male domestic workers, but the vast majority of this workforce are women and women of color. But these women will now be able to hold on to their own passport. Current law explicitly excludes domestic workers from protections from unwanted sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, or sexual harassment. This bill pulls them into those basic workplace protections. For individuals that work and live inside of a home, this extends two very important protections. One, the right to sleep once a day. In every 24-hour period, if a person lives in your home, they would have the right to have 8 hours off to sleep or do whatever rest they wanted to do in that 8-hour period. They would have access to 24 hours off every 7 days, and they would have the ability to eat food that is consistent with their own religious and health beliefs. They could prepare their own food, but there is an exemption to meet the religious or health needs of the family. That's what the bill does, and after 12 months of work, if the individual has worked for an average of 30 hours a week, after a year they would be eligible for 3 paid days off work. Colleagues, this is a simple bill that helps truly the very most vulnerable among us. These are people that have no one to complain to because their boss is the person that they live with. These are people that may face a language barrier, they may face an age barrier, and they need our help. I hope that you'll join me in voting yes on Senate Bill 552.